The Galaxy Z Fold 6 leaks show a more evolutionary rather than revolutionary design. Samsung may market it as the first AI-foldable, yet the design and specifications of crucial components will carry over from prior versions. Many contemporary flagship phones, notably the Z Fold 5, include two separate batteries that allow for rapid charging of up to 25 W. While it's doubtful that the Z Fold 6 would reach that high value, it's worth remembering that the current Galaxy S24 Ultra can charge at 45 watt, but only with a Samsung charger. Smartphones based on a single battery, like the Z Fold 6, use a different approach. While they may have slower charging rates, this design option improves the battery's performance during the smartphone's lifespan, resulting in a longer-lasting gadget for customers. Another advantage of employing two batteries is that they are suitable for a foldable smartphone. Designers can place two thick batteries on either side of the hinge. The unfolded Z Fold 6 should be easily grasped due to the design's balance. However, some major improvements are needed if Samsung wants to catch up and compete against the competition. Samsung is a leading Android smartphone manufacturer and a pioneer in foldable. The Z Fold 5 is still one of the greatest folding smartphones available today, and while other manufacturers have caught up and surpassed it in numerous areas, it remains a viable option. The Z Fold 6, the next in the series, is set to arrive in the middle of July, and here are 5 things I hope to see improved in terms of the camera, battery, display, general design, and form factor. A slimmer design, a redesigned hinge, and a 20:9 aspect ratio would be fantastic. I've had the opportunity to drive the Porsche design on a Magic V2 RSR daily, and I fell in love with the enormous display, exceptionally thin design, and compact form factor that yet featured a large display. As a Z Fold 4 user, I prefer nothing more than a little larger cover screen, a substantially slimmer design than the Fold 5, and a different aspect ratio for the two displays. As a result, the phone would resemble more conventional gadgets and be much more user-friendly, even if it would still weigh more and be bulkier. Although the extra weight is easy to adjust to, many people find that the Fold 6's size makes or breaks it. This is one way Samsung may increase the Fold 6's appeal to a wider audience, including enthusiasts like myself. And Samsung, how about applying an anti-glare coating on the cover screen? Although it's reasonable to state that Samsung has made improvements to the Z Fold 5's hinge mechanism, the crease is still very much there. Given that other phone makers have successfully eliminated or reduced its obtrusiveness to the minimum, it is only appropriate that we expect Samsung to follow suit. Even for more seasoned users, the crease is a big turnoff for a lot of non-techies. Although you can indeed get used to it, I think it's similar to when people first notice the notch. I make this argument all the time. You cannot unsee it once you have seen it. It will never go away. Furthermore, the Galaxy S24 Ultra's display is less reflective of light thanks to its anti-glare coating. Since it's a flagship feature, I wonder if the Z Fold 6 will have it. Although it's uncertain if the coating could be applied to the primary screen because it's on top of the glass, the cover screen would benefit from it. For this kind of money, we need premium cameras on our phones. The Galaxy Z Fold 5's camera does its job. That's about all there is to say about it. But considering that the phone costs about 1.5 times as much as the most recent S24 Ultra, Samsung's decision to keep using the same sensor in its most expensive foldable phone each year is simply unacceptable. In a world where flagship smartphones enable 60 watt 120 watt charging, 45 watt is insufficient. It's still a long-standing desire that well-known phone makers enhance their charging capabilities. The user experience is further deteriorated by businesses like Google, Samsung, and Apple, to mention a few, which persistently reject faster charging standards and technology. Samsung has been offering its 45-watt wired charging method for several years. Although the business has made considerable improvements to the 0% to 50% charging speeds, a full charge still takes more than an hour. We must demand more fast wired charging options in a world where phone manufacturers, such as OnePlus, Honor, and others offer 60 watt, and occasionally 100 watt and 120 watt options. These solutions are feasible and safe and do not shorten battery life for users. We already know a great deal about the prospective or actual Z Fold 6 gadget. Additionally, we anticipate seeing a broader, larger cover and primary display that will make the tablet easier to use in general and while typing. The camera may not receive a significant improvement, and we may continue to use the same fast-wired charging method as on previous versions. As usual, these are only rumors, and the new Z series of smartphones, which are anticipated to launch sometime in the middle of July, are still a few months away. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'll keep an eye out and get back to you. See you tomorrow. Peace out.